We have to investigate the Qunari plot, but before we do that, we should talk to everybody around here and see what's going on, and then just go do about our business. I have a 10-15 minutes to check on you today. How are you? Hey, Galaxy Leader. Good morning. I'm good, But Stallion. My God, only 10 to 15 minutes. Damn, son. All right, you're a busy guy, huh? I'm good. Getting close to the end, basically. Yeah. We started the Trespasser DLC. Played about 3 hours of it, but really just most of it was just talking to people and stuff like that. And now, you know, we've had our first incursion into the Illuvians, and now we're back here. And I just want to talk to people and see what's going on, and then I'll be on my way to investigate the rest of the situation here. How have you been, Butt Stallion? What's going on in your life, man?
Tell me, these strange spaces past the Illuvians, are they safe to explore?
We're taking every precaution we can, Josephine.
I will take your word for it. And yet, you've accomplished so much in the calm of these past years. I wish you did not have to imperil yourself for us. Again.
I must admit, after years of dinners and paperwork...
Oh my God, yes, Butt Stallion, I finished the base game after 120 something hours of gameplay.
Once the Qunari are dealt with, brace yourself. The council is just as relentless.
And yes, this is the final DLC, man. Holy moly.
She killed the girl to save herself. She thinks about the eyes going black. A weapon is an order, not a gift.
At this point, yeah, it's not yet on YouTube. It's gonna be on YouTube. Yeah, soon. At this point.
Need me for anything?
YouTube is kind of like a week. Like I'm streaming a week in advance, let's say, yeah, from YouTube. So next week it'll be on YouTube, most likely towards the end of the week.
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now.
Comfortable? Not quite yet. I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank,
can you guys let me know if the sound is okay, like if my voice is okay, or is it too loud? Because
has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years.
I messed around a little bit with the microphone.
It wouldn't have happened without you.
And what is the plan after Dragon Age? Honestly, I don't really know, man. I'm really thinking of diversifying it just a little bit. Not playing the same. I don't really want to play the same game every day. So like I said, I'm considering, and I'm like 99% sure we're gonna start Assassin's Creed and Origins, Assassin's Creed Origins, but I also want to play something else, and I might. What I'm thinking is actually having some fun in World of Warcraft, but we'll see. I haven't made up my mind on that yet, but yeah. Sound is fine. Thank you very much, Galaxy. Thank you very much.
What do you think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl. It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra, but the commander appears to have forgiven me. finally.
In all honesty, but Stallion, I was actually before he started that the 30 days in 30 games
Until later.
thing.
Take care.
I was actually thinking about doing something like trying a game a week or something like that. You know, I don't know. I'll have a think about it. I know for sure that I will definitely start playing games, and if I don't really feel like I'm like into the games, I won't finish them. I'll just go in, see what I feel and how I feel about the games, and if I don't like them, I'm not gonna. I mean, if they don't catch me as much, I won't continue playing them. Because in the past there have been some games that I've actually kept playing even though I wasn't really that much into them, just because I wanted to have the story finished and so on and so forth. So we'll start with Assassin's Creed Origins, see how that goes, and then, like I said, either World of Warcraft or something else, in some of the days, and then we'll take it from there.
What would you like, my love?
I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Slowly, but yes. I managed to find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What comes after this, I cannot be certain. I am making it up as I go along.
It's funny how the dialogue goes between like our love interest and ourselves in the DLC. It's as if we weren't together for 2 years, you know? I hear you're rebuilding the Seekers. What do you mean you hear? It's weird. I mean, if we're together, you would know that you're rebuilding the Seekers, right? I mean, that she's rebuilding the Seekers. It's something that you would talk about as a couple, I'm assuming. I mean, that's how I see it. It's weird. It's a little bit weird.
I'm sure you'll be fine, Cassandra.
I need to be better than fine. I want to build something that is worthy of lasting.
I know, but Stalin, it hasn't been 6 months of Dragon Age. It's been a total of, at the moment, 30 days. 30 days of Dragon Age straight. So yeah. Yeah, it would be a good change to try something different every week. But I'm thinking about it either for trying it like a day a week, or maybe even going as far as trying a game every week for the full week of streaming. You know, like if I stream 4 days a week, I will stream the same game for 4 days and see how I feel about it, and then, you know, something like that. We'll see.
So, what do you think of the Chantry?
You ask me just to poke at me and see if I react, don't you?
Yeah,
It is what it
I
is. Most Holi's reforms are interesting, to say the least. I hope they last once Liliana is gone. Regardless of what I think.
What have you been
Could have
playing,
been far worse.
Bastarian?
You and I both remember the dark times we faced. Sadly, others have far shorter memories.
Yeah, I've been speaking to Netstorm about playing with him again, and that's the thing. We were thinking about playing some World of Warcraft together, because he's the reason why I got back into World of Warcraft. But he's off for about a week or so, and we'll see. I still haven't, like, I don't know how his time is, basically. Played Prey a lot. Whoa, wow, Prey. Damn. Prey is, if I remember correctly, that's like a horror game, isn't it?
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them
I don't know
that it
if
was
we'll be
needed.
playing Borderlands again. We might try Borderlands 2. I don't know if he has it or not. But Borderlands 1, we're kind of like, yeah. It wasn't really our cup of tea. I mean, I've talked to him about it, and yeah, there's some aspects of the game that we didn't really like.
Maybe what they need is a quick reminder of that power.
Only if you want to stiffen their resolve. Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
Okay. Right.
Oh my.
Hey, boss. If you've lost touch with the Ben Hasrath, what of our alliance?
Well, the last time I heard from them, we were great. You killed Corypheus, sealed the breach, and closed a ton of rifts. They couldn't ask for more. This whole
Okay, but
operation
Stallion, thanks
has to
for
be a
dropping by,
mistake.
man.
Bring me
Have
with you,
a
and
good
we'll figure it out.
have a good day, man.
I
Hope to
promise.
see you again in here. Galaxy, you didn't like Borderlands much either. Yeah, the first one.
I'll
yeah.
talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
We played. I don't know how much we played of it. Like maybe 5 or 6 bosses. There's some mechanics in the game that we didn't really like. So, yeah.
Hello, and shh. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is acting so weird. I mean, besides because Qunari assassins and everything. You see it, right? There's something going with the elf servants. Makes sense after that ruin, right?
When you start going on about elves, it's hard to tell if it's about them or you.
Yes, you're ever so clever. Arse. Point is, the servants have no complaints. No asking for a Jenny. They serve this lot, but don't want them done for anything.
So, the nobles are nice and the servants are happy?
2 things that have never been true. Mark that I said it. We're fighting Qunari, but something else is on the up.
Yep.
It's been a couple years. How's everything sitting with you?
It's weird meeting back up and seeing everyone get their grey. First time I've been anywhere long enough to get fond of things. Leliana's friendly when she wants to be. My people sometimes do things for her, like I do for you. All that blood and thunder just so everyone can live well an hour once around. Good lesson, I suppose, if there had to be one.
I suppose you've a lot to say about that elven ruin. About the creators.
They're not even demons, just big magey knobs punching down. And yes, the shits who use them to make me feel broken can still eat it. But always waiting for that fight is way too much work. It's like doing half the hurt for them. Maybe we're old now, but I'm tired of it. We've new fights to look forward to.
Okay.
We always do, seems like.
We're old after 2 years.
We'll talk later.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
All right.
Everything going all right so far?
Why aren't you looking at me, Varric? Come on, turn around. I'm right here.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
I don't understand how you could just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
Okay.
Any word from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, best not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates in polite company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
All right. What's the deal with your brand?
So Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Yeah, that's a little bit weird, isn't it?
Viscount.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee finally in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
But
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
right, okay.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Okay, let's check in on Colin. He's still playing with the dog.
Was there something you needed?
Have you had a chance to speak with Liliana? Away from work, I mean.
Some, yes. Liliana has kept in contact, unofficially of course, but
Of course.
it's good to see her again. Arguing with her in person is far more satisfying.
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
Is there any news from Ferelden? How's your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
Nice.
All good news then?
Not all, but most of it is, and that's good enough.
Okay.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my
It
personal
wasn't
life.
that long ago, was
The
it?
reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
Okay.
I should go.
Inquisitor?
Darling, what can I do for you?
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria is working
Here
out.
we go.
Liliana is managing to hold the Chantry together, just barely. Likely your influence.
Okay, and how's the circle?
How are things for the Circle of Magi?
If you call it the Circle while they're in earshot, you'll never hear the end of it, my dear. The College of Enchanters is a ridiculous mess, but it's still a useful institution for training mages.
Hey, Ninja Queen. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
We'll talk another time.
Okay. And...
I should look around.
What? What the hell? I should look around? Oh shit. Okay, that guy. I didn't. Never mind. Okay. Dorian.
I can't believe it's been so long.
Around 2 years.
That's it? 2 years? Sweet merciful maker, it felt like 10. That could have been all the wine. Only thing back home I really missed.
At work eating breakfast and tired. Ouch. Ouch. Breakfast at work. Damn. Okay. I'm good. Thank you very much. It's actually very, very much into the afternoon here for me. So, yeah. I'm coming at you from the future a little bit. I'm doing good. Managed to finish the base game. We're on to the Trespasser DLC. And yeah, we will soon be done with Dragon Age Inquisition.
What is this ambassadorship about, exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart. So they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread to Winter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best.
The most
Makes
important
perfect
thing,
sense to me.
Ninja Queen, is that you're having breakfast, right? You don't want to skip breakfast, right? You know what they say, it's the most important meal of the day, so it's good. It doesn't matter where you take it.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. Father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times. I also went to Corinus to see my good friend Maevaris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one. From the paintings of Liliana in that enormous robe, you'd think she was pregnant.
Oh my god, Dorian.
Could cause a delicious scandal. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well... I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
You'd crumble to pieces if you skip breakfast.
Another time.
Yeah, I know how it feels. There was a time for me when I skipped breakfast altogether because I just couldn't eat breakfast. My girlfriend still can't eat breakfast. She just like wakes up, gets dressed, and then goes to work. And I used to be like that as well. And my most important meal of the day was dinner. But yeah, I kind of forced myself into eating breakfast, and it's good. It's good for you. Oh, do they have an Eluvian? Ooh, look at that! They have an Eluvian here. Okay, let's go. We're going in. Cole. Vivian? Yeah, let's take Vivian. Why not? Did we take Vivian last time? Let's take Dorian then this time. No, let's take Vivian. Yeah, let's take Vivian. Confirm. Dinner is the least important to me, yeah. What the...
More Qunari! That path wasn't there before.
The rocks didn't move themselves. They found a way to make a path.
Ooh. Hello. They found a way to make a path. The treasure is a gate schematic and power-ups. Yeah, I don't think I wanna explore like everything. I think because I'm kind of like I'm okay with most of the stuff.
Shall we see where the Qunari went in such a hurry?
Yeah, hold on a second, Vivian. Jesus, I'm examining this, which doesn't work. What is that? Discharge.
So that's how the Qunari moved the paths.
What is
It's
this
old.
now?
The stones remember different ways to be, and it asks them to change.
Whoa. That's another Eluvian here. Okay. Hold on a second, since we have this open. Let's go through the other one then, to the other side. Oh, look at this. Ah, okay. Whoa, easy does it. Lunch is the real deal. I know, right? Especially like when you're in the office, lunch is like the most important. Okay, let's see what we have here. Another Eluvian. Okay. Let's start with this one then. And we'll go to the other one.
Not precisely where we intended to go, darling, but still an amusing diversion.
Okay, Vivian. Okay. Why did I bring her with us? Just wanted to...
Look out!
Hello. Let's get this other despair demon. Come on. I know there's a bunch of items in this DLC that are better than what I have. think there's like definitely some schematics. Because I was looking at what schematics to get, like for myself, and found some information about the schematics, and the best ones are in this DLC. But I'm honestly not really that keen on getting everything. I don't know what's going on here with Cole. He was stunned or something, right? Okay. Let's loot this thing. There we go. The Eye That Weeps amulet. The following stacking bonus is granted to on ability usage. 2 piece, 10% attack speed, 10% movement speed, 1 heal on hit. Notes on the second attempt, elegance eludes me. The aim is to improve the coordination of the body and sharpen the perception of the heart, but grafts do not live long enough to plumb their worth. The current process is ruined. This batch is lost. Begin again. If I want to play this game again, yeah, I know, I understand that the idea is that if you want to play this game again, you can get all these schematics now and just have them ready for another session. But at the moment, I don't think I want to play the game anytime soon. So I'm okay, and I'll always have the saves because they're like my save games are on the cloud, so I can just come back and explore a little bit one of the saves in this game and get the schematics afterwards. So I'm not really looking into specifically getting everything there is to get from here. I want to explore the DLC, but what the hell? This looks like my throne. Huh. Okay, hold on. Moldy journal. Mold and rot have eaten most of the pages of these books. The remaining vellum is covered in spiky handwriting with spelling that is either archaic, wildly idiosyncratic, or both. Saw it cross from the Volca, that which draggeth souls down to its larder in the brine dark. His beast preyeth on humble wits and gold sworn even, and the tower's it's interesting. And the tower's keeper declares, "I will rest here if it would ease me." The elven which pulled me grip up from my end kens he is last of his kind. I made it known, elven live south-like, but he says it would not be as it was. And I said, "That's ever to," then he laughed, dark lark-like. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, come dark, he showed me a mirror, deep, strange, an eluvian. Well, he got that one right. Sworn to being in his family for ... Okay. Okay, Ninja Queen 43. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much for the lurk, and hope you have an easy day at work.
Demons, put them down!
Holy shit. 2 of them. I don't understand what's going on with my character. Nice. Too bad for Cole that he died, but it's fine. Okay. The bind that guides. Okay, the following stack bonus again. So I think we have 3 pieces of this armor. Notes on the 3rd attempt, 2 enchantments whose matrices should have mashed caught. The combustion caused such damage it broke several previously forged pieces. There is now a resonance between them, however, and light on my thoughts. An enchantment linked in tandem as the neck turns, the head or the wrist twists the hand. I didn't change anything about the game. I don't know why the icons don't appear. I know, that's what I was saying. I don't know what's going on. My character is acting up a little bit weird as well, because I set it on auto shot so that he shoots like he always does, but he doesn't really respond to the command at all times, so it's a little bit weird. But it's not me. I mean, I really didn't do anything to the game.
Those Qunari can't have gotten far. Be ready.
Oh shit. What is this place?
Screaming far away. It wants to wake up but can't remember how. No one should be here.
We need to find out what these Qunari were up to. So let's go see, shall we?
I want to check something before we do that. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. No loot from these guys? That's weird.
Looks like there was a bad cave-in.
Qunari writing. This paper is covered in what appeared to be mathematical calculations. An extremely precise and detailed sketch of the wall has been heavily annotated with measured angles, dimensions, and several lines of text in Qunlat. Whatever conclusions were drawn about the measurements are lost. The page has been ripped, seemingly by sharp teeth, and much of the remaining paper is hidden by a hardened layer of dried blood and dust from the cave-in. That's just great. Okay. For some reason I thought that would reveal something. Jesus.
Look at all that.
Holy shit.
The Qunari have a huge operation here.
Exactly.
A lot of trouble waiting to happen.
It's like the deep roads, man.
Smuggled an unpopular baron out of Orlais once. He insisted we use the deep roads so no one would follow. 9th day out, we camped in a cavern by a lake. Stunk to high heaven, but I couldn't place the smell. We woke to a Carter ambush. I shouted orders, grabbed a sword from a lantern. The dwarf fighting me froze in the light. On a hunch, I told my men to run, cut down the dwarf, and toss the lantern into the lake. It exploded into flames, and some found the surface just in time, since the blaze went for days.
I'm glad you didn't die.
I wanted to, for about a week. Then we had a long discussion with the Baron about hazard pay.
How do I blow up this wall? Because clearly there's something behind it, and I kind of want to go in there. Can Can I blow it up from here? Because I can't even interact with these bombs. They look like bombs.
Deep stalkers, don't get surrounded.
Something fishy going on with the game, but anyway, it's fine now.
Pitch black and full of monsters. Lovely.
I know, Blackwall, I know. Torn notebook in the Deep Road, section 1. Many of these pages are filled with sketches of elven statues matching the ones found in the area, along with notes and what looked like attempts to practice Kunlat. Ebost, you all are. Ebadim, they all are. Ebsam, we all are. If Fenharel truly has agents working against us, then the Dread Wolf must be laughing at me. The Blight takes my clan, so I go to Kirkwall. Kirkwall goes to ruin, so I flee to the Qun. Now the Qunari bring me down into the lightless depths, for what? Because the nursery rhymes I remember from childhood make me an expert on ancient elves. These statues are old, better shape than anything I've seen on the surface. Many of them are for Mithal, though. And Fenharel, not in a spot of honor, but guarding, attending. Protector and All-Mother, why are you honored here, so far from the light of the sun? And why was the Dread Wolf at your side? Nice. Lot of deep stalkers.
It's singing where no one can hear.
Look, someone up ahead.
Stay back.
Whoa.
Wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
Odd to find a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone surrounded by Qunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala?
The what now?
She's the leader of the Qunari here. She hates magic. Her job was to study it and stop it at all costs.
Okay.
Not anymore. I don't care whether you serve Fenharel or not. Someone has to stop her.
You think I serve Fenharel?
Why do the Qunari think that the Inquisition serves Fenharel?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and the Qunari here accept it as fact.
Whoa.
We've had agents of Fenharel causing trouble all over the crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Fenharel told you to.
Okay, hold on a second. Who are you?
Who are you, exactly?
My name is Jeren. Sir Jeren, once. I was a Templar in Kirkwall, until I joined the Qun.
You're Qunari?
Kirkwall was madness, chaos. The Qunari were like the eye of a storm. I stand for order and discipline, protecting the innocent from magic. But this plan, it's as mad as Meredith ever was.
What is it you want me to stop?
This place is a lyrium mining and processing center.
Of course it is.
The Qunari need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas?
Yep.
It's what the Qunari call mages.
Yep.
Even as a Templar, I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath. There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Qunari don't like it when you ask too many questions.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Where are we? Why are there elven mirrors in the deep roads?
This place is close to something like a lyrium spring. The more we mine, the more there seems to be.
Wow.
As for the mirrors, I don't know. Maybe the elves were mining here too.
What are you doing down here?
The Qunari wanted me to teach them everything I knew about lyrium. Where it comes from, everything it can do, how we put it to use.
Right.
I knew enough from my time in the Order. They figured out more. I'm not sure how. Maybe they got to the Carter.
Of course. Okay.
The Qunari can't be mining their own lyrium. It kills anyone who tries, other than dwarves.
It killed the Qunari at first. But Qunari workers have a discipline only Tranquil can match. And they're quick learners. They figured it out.
How? What the hell? Okay. Dragon's Breath?
That's not seriously the name of the plan, is it? Dragon's Breath?
You know that most Dragon's Breath destroys everything in its path, right?
Mm-hmm.
She said it would save the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Qunari have. They're using Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up in flames.
Even if I succeed, will that really stop the Vidasala?
It would be a start. Deep Stalkers and cave-ins will cut off reinforcements, but they'll still come when they hear trouble. You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
I can't let you live? What?
There's no telling how bad things will get when I destroy the mine. You'd better get moving.
I will. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
Okay. And apparently a bunch of hostiles in here. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Let's go. Whoopsie daisy.
That doesn't sound good. This place isn't stable.
And we're gonna blow it up. Okay. Interesting. Find the Gatlock primers. Okay. Very good.